It was Sunday, December 2, 1984. About 16 months before the Chernobyl accident. That night, a much bigger tragedy struck the sleeping citizens of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. For thousands of people, lives changed forever in a matter of few minutes. 27 tons of lethal gases, mainly methyl isocyanate, MIC, escaped from Union Carbide pesticide factory. In a very short time, a white cloud of extremely toxic gas blanketed the city. People started coughing, became breathless, and their eyes began to burn. Many were vomiting, others could not control their bowels. The roads were full of people, some running to nowhere, and others lying dead. Pregnant women had miscarriages right on the road. The hospitals could not help at all, since nobody knew much about the toxin or its antidote. 500,000 people were exposed to the gas over an area of 100 square kilometers. The worst affected were poor people living in slums that surrounded the factory. More than 8,000 people died in the few days following the disaster. 70,000 people were evacuated from the area after the accident, and 2 lakh more fled in panic. 3.5 decades later, more than 150,000 people, included children born to gas exposed parents, continue to suffer health problems such as headaches, breathlessness, giddiness, numb limbs, body aches, fever, nausea, anxiety attacks, neurological damage, cancer, depression, and mental illness. Ultimately, the death toll rose more than 20,000, and at least 30 people continue to die every month, even now due to exposure related illness. What can we learn from Bhopal tragedy? Number 1. Toxic sources surrounded us and we are not even aware of them. Number 2. Companies and even public agencies do not always follow safety laws and procedures due to the cost and effort involved. Number 3. Poor communities are disproportionately affected by toxic materials discharged into the air, land, and water. When a crisis occurs or an accident happens, these people cannot easily get justice from the polluters or from the government.